Hi everyone, welcome back. Alright, so today we're going to start a new mission, but before I do that, I'm going to go and chat with the companions. So, let me see, I think they're all downstairs. So we'll go there first. And we'll just see what they have to say. Alright, let's chat with Garrus first.
Commander, how are you?
You and Tisa?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
I feel like we've already done this.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Why?
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Too bad.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Exactly.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Nice. Alright, who else can we talk to? Ashley.
Commander?
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
That's unprofessional. Just kidding. Except I kind of want to say that. Caden,
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Tell me about your family.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
I'm an orphan according to my background. I think.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Next you'll tell me you all ran across green fields singing show tunes.
Don't knock show tunes. I might have to take exception.
That seemed random.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
I don't care. Tell me about it.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
Yeah, I'd report it to the police regardless.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Whoa.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
She needed somebody to talk to, and I'm happy I gave her that.
What do you want, Shepard?
I don't know.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I keep wanting to do like mean answers. I'm so tempted to just be like a dick, but I won't. I'll be nice to everyone. Alright, then I think there's somebody down here.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're feeling better.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority,
But with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Don't worry, you will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
I don't have time for this. Bye.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people.
Damn.
Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
You're royalty?
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen, but it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with, and he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Seems like everyone has like daddy issues. Okay, where's Caden and where is the blue girl? I keep wanting to do the mean answer, but I won't. I'm so tempted though. But I'm like, no, if my choices carry on for the next like 2 games, I should just be nice to everyone. Okay, yeah, where's Caden? Isn't Caden normally here? I guess he's not here. Is he over here? Caden, Ashley has a crush on you. Okay, he's not here. I think... What's going on? I think the blue girl is in the infirmary. But where would Caden be? Okay, we'll just look over here for him. Oh, there he is. Hello, Caden. You okay?
Commander, do you have a minute?
No. I'm listening.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is trading people to aliens for some kind of lost knowledge. But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Yeah, I don't trust the Council either. I think they're working secretly with Saren. I hear you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here.
I respect that.
Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that.
That's what it was implying.
Not lightly. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with. We kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey.
This is
Her family was
unprofessional.
very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
I didn't say I did this for the whole crew. We should talk again.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Okay. Well, I guess he is a romance option, potentially. Oh, that's my locker. Let's take everything. Alright, and then there's somebody in the infirmary. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Nice.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I think we already asked all of this.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Yeah, I think we talked
Benezia
about this
was
already.
swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
There we go. We talked to all our followers. We flirted with Kaden, which was very unprofessional. We chatted with Ashley. And we chatted with everyone else. Alright. Let's see. What's over here? Nothing. Okay, let's go to the console area. And then we'll take a look at the kind of quests and stuff I have to do. Let's see. I need to go upstairs. Okay, let's save the game first. Okay, and now let's take a look at our journal. All right, so we want to work on some assignments. So I think first we're going to do this one. While on Pharos, you found the personal log of an Exogene employee. The doctor's note seemed to express some concern about samples they provided to a group he referred to only as Cerberus. The logs mention something about the Metano system in the Maroon C cluster. That would be a good place to start your investigation. Maroon C cluster, Metano. Alright, zoom out. Do I still have to explore this area? I can't remember if I fully explored. Like, we haven't been here. Should we explore Hercules first? I kind of just want to do some exploration. Yeah, let's explore.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down.
Was it shot down in the Hercules system?
To recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Was it here? Zataurus. Okay, Zataurus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with high-level ducts of sulfur clouds. A layer of hydrocarbons has formed deeper in the atmosphere. Vast electrical storm fronts can be seen flickering across the dark side. Survey. Heavy metal surveyed. While scanning this planet, you detected a large deposit of gold on a nearby moon. Okay, and then we have Elatania. Okay, we're not gonna land there. I'll read that after. And then we got this little guy, Syeded. The proximity of the energetic star Hercules causes constant blue and violet aurora in Ceadid's nitrogen-argon atmosphere. During periods of increased solar flares, the aurora are bright enough to read by on the surface and can be seen with off-the-shell optics from a distance of several astronomical units. Ceadid's scorching hot surface is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of iron. A surprising variety of simple carbon-based life flourishes in a complex network of cave systems that wind through the crust, protected from Hercules' heat and radiation. Survey. Medallion recovered. While scanning Ceadid, you discovered a large debris field in geosynchronous orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted several detailed sweeps of the area and detected a few items of interest, including a leak of one medallion encased in lead molding. Nice. Alright, and then we got this little guy, Zathoron. Zathoron is a small rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of baron. Alright, let's go to this bad boy right here, Elitania. Okay, warning, level 1 toxic hazard. This is a beautiful looking planet. Elitania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Have I been here already? Okay, let's just read. Elitania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, appearances are deceiving. It is covered by a verdant carpet of mosses, algae, and lichen, and possesses a thick, oxygenated atmosphere. But the animal kingdom is a web of microscopic, symbiotic creatures. These are impossible to filter from the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they also cause anaphylactic shock when inhaled by non-native life. In short, settlement requires either fully sealed environment suits or replacement of the entire world's ecosystem. Some have proposed limited colonization at altitudes above the symbiote's range or in areas where favorable winds keep the air clear. Okay, we have not been here. This is probably where we have to go, though. Alright. Let's take Garrus and Caden because they have the electronics and decryption fully maxed out. Lovely. What a beautiful planet. Alright. Alright, let's go here first. So beautiful. Oh shit. Protean ruin. Ooh. Cover me. Maybe we should have freaking taken the archaeologist. Recover. X, B, X, Y, B. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Slowly, your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of your skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Alright, story time. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is the sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to that strange lump at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range farther for food, clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call a deafening roar as it descends from above, sweeping down on you. A single gray eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. Okay. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Elatania, laying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you undamaged, and your companions standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light, and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. Wait, sorry. Oh, okay, this is happening now. Okay, sorry. You awaken an instant later to find yourself on Elatania, laying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you undamaged, and your companions standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light, and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. Okay, wait, let me reread this, but with my companions. Okay. They help you to your feet. There was a flash of light, and you just sort of toppled over, Caden explains. Are you okay, Shepard? Garrus asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, absorbing them and analyzing the results at the base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing this is a mystery you will probably never solve. Forget about it. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted looking at the sky. Okay. Trying to turn around here. Oh shit. Ah! stretching me now? Okay, if I can make it to this ledge here. Okay, we'll go around this way. You licking your toes? Oh, I see it. I see it, it's right here. Oh, found it.
Deploying.
Palladium. A, B, X, Y, X. Heavy metal, palladium. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. Am I over here? That is the opposite of where I wanted to go. I guess we'll, you know, let's go here and we'll finish. We'll like kind of sweep through the map to see if there's any other deposits around. Oh, sorry, let's get in the... No, wrong button. Get in the vehicle. Okay, just go this way. Oh, this thing is taking quite the beating today. Jeez. Wait. It's over here?
Heading to position.
Crashed probe salvage. Y, B, Y, B, Y. I don't think there's gonna be anything over here. I think we're like near the edge of the map here. Yeah. There's nothing over here. Okay. Looks like there's something ahead this way. I see something like kind of sparkly down this way. What are these rock things? Those look like they were placed there. Those don't look natural.
Guess the little beast had it coming.
Remind me to stay on your good side, Commander.
Oh fuck, did we kill a monkey? Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I didn't mean to kill it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill one of you. Keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, was I over here already? Enter console. You just search all the monkeys? Cryo. Okay, I guess that monkey's not searchable. Oh. Okay, let's go through the right one first.
He dropped the data module.
It's a miracle the data module's still intact. Joker can transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Nice. A, X, B, A, B, X. You currently have 250 items. You are nearing the 300 item limit. You will be forced to salvage any new item you find once you reach this limit, or sell or salvage some items at your earliest convenience to avoid reaching this limit. What? How do I do that? I guess I'll have to like go to the guy on the ship who's a store and then just like sell the weapons I don't need. Or I can turn them into Omnigel, right? Oh no. Oh my gosh. about the monkeys? Alright, let's go through here now.
Perimeter secured.
Perfect. Where is the door out of here? It's over here. Oh, I see you.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Damn straight. All the monkeys are gone. So there's gonna be a bunch of them out here by the Mako. I'm not done exploring the planet. Okay, good. I thought it was gonna take me back to the ship. Oh, good. Are the monkeys okay? Okay, where's my car? Where did I park? Ah, there it is. Okay, so I still want to explore a little bit more of the planet. Let's actually just save the game first. And then, let's see. What is all this? What? Down to recon probe. Monkey colony. Are these all the places I've been to? Engine debris. Where am I? Let's go this direction. Is there stuff over here I should be looking at? Or was I already over here? Okay, I was already over here. Go this way. Such an open area. Is it up on top of this? Where is this down probe? Right here. Oh, maybe all of these on the map are giving me like locations I should have checked, and I just got lucky by like that one up there, I guess. Oh, there's dead monkeys. That's so sad. Ooh, is that gold? X, X, A, Y, Y. Okay, let's just go over here, and then I think this area will be, like, for the most part, fully discovered. We'll just see if there's another, like, deposit over there. Doesn't look like there's anything on the map. Okay. Let's go back to the Normandy then. If I open this, that should prompt. Oh, do I have to talk to Joker? Maybe I have to talk to Joker?
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
What are you talking about? There's no mutant zombies. What are you talking about? Alright, I guess we did the thing, right? Yeah, okay, now we gotta do one of these. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta deal with my weapon situation. I should do that first. Not here. This way. Maybe I should just turn everything into Omnigel. Okay, first let's like give everyone good weapons. Okay, so actually first let's check my weapons. Okay, I will take this one for myself. And I think the one I have is good. I will take this one for myself. I think the one I have is good. Can I change my clothing? I don't, oh wait, I guess I can wear this. That looks better than what I'm currently wearing. There we go. And right. probably get rid of a bunch of this stuff. Can I like turn it into Omnigel? Why? Yes. Oh, convert to junk? What does that do? I don't know. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see. I like to take Garrus, so let's give him better weapons first. So he can have that. He can have that. That. The other one's better because it can have more upgrades. That doesn't matter. Alright. Let's see, we will. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fucked up. Let's see, upgrades. Sure. 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 Oh, sorry if this is boring. Sure. Oh my god, I'm bored of this. Okay, we'll do all of that later. We'll just focus on getting him the best weapons. Okay, he's fine. Okay, Ashley. She's gonna need a major upgrade on, like, everything. Oh shit, I got rid of all the human armor and I forgot Ashley and Caden are humans. Oops. It's okay, we won't be taking Ashley very much. Okay. Rex. Can we change his clothing? Oh, I guess we're on weapons, okay. shit. I think what he's wearing is fine. Okay. Tally. Oh my god. Sorry. Okay, okay, I think we're set. I don't think I have any new clothing for her. Okay, whatever. There we go. Okay, everyone's good. Okay, how do I get rid of stuff I don't need now?
Looking for supplies?
Not right now, thanks.
Oh my god.
No problem.
Sorry, I was trying to skip
Keep
ahead on the
checking back.
dialogue and I...
Looking for supplies?
Okay. Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. I want to sell... that. I don't really want to sell the upgrades. Oh my god, sorry, this freaking scrolling function is very annoying. Okay, this is all the weak stuff. We'll just sell all of this. What can I do with all this money? I have so much money now. Remember at the beginning of the game I had like no money. Just sell everything that's super cheap. All of this is cheap. There we are. Okay, we should be good now. And we'll sell all my junk. Okay. There we are. Now we have more money and people have slightly better weapons. I'll have to do all the upgrades later. I just don't feel like looking at it right now. We'll just go to the bridge and then I think I'll end the game there for today. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the game here for today. So next video, we will get to these assignments as long as nothing else kind of distracts us. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!